Back with another episode of Pottawattamie County Routes. I am Todd Studer, and we have special guests in the studio today. Stacie Kinney is the Executive Director of WIDA, Western Iowa Development Association, and we also have Alicia Hess here with the Occasional Collective. Is it online now?
It's online.
Okay, there we
but
go.
For this particular project, we just call me the program coordinator and creative lead.
There you go. For something called the Rural Passport. And this is something that has been in the works for a little while. You've been obviously working hard on it because there's a lot of great information in this. So let's just begin. Stacie, tell me, what is this?
Okay.
What am I looking at?
The Rural Passport is to have people get out of their comfort zone, because a lot of time in the summer are a lot of slow months for our community shops. And this we want to take people away from just sitting in front of the computer, sitting in front of their phones all summer, and get out into the rural community and shop and explore and wander. So we're really going with that word wander, because it's like get out there, like show your faces, get behind the car and go shop, support local.
This feeds right into what I talk about, Alicia. You've heard me say it plenty of times. Stacie, you have too. It's not just shop local and shop small. It is also shop in person, because we have lost so much by pulling out our phone and doing a search and hitting buy, and a brown box shows up the next day.
Yep.
We've lost so much from doing that.
Completely.
And there's a plethora of great shops all across Pottawattamie County and beyond that are listed right here in this passport.
Absolutely. I have a story to tell you, Todd, because last week when we launched the Rural Passport program, I was in Walnut, Iowa, and I stopped in to be restored, and there was a husband and wife in there, and Pam, that owns the store, was showing them a piece of art that was probably 3 foot by 8 foot. It was a ginormous, beautiful vintage piece of work, and it had come from her mother's house. And they just recently cleared the house, unfortunately, but they had to get rid of everything that was inside of it. And this couple, they had traveled just through and thought, oh, we're going to stop in Walnut, Iowa. And they were from Wisconsin. And I was talking to them about the passport program. They're like, this is so cool. Like, I want one of those books. And they were actually our first traveler that scanned the QR code.
Wow.
And this year, we're really excited to make sure that our travelers scan that front page QR code so we can collect the data and know like where you're coming from, because this is huge. We love supporting our rural communities, and we want not just Council Bluffs or small towns to visit there. We want everyone. We want to grow this to something really, really, really big.
Yeah, it's named the Western Iowa Rural Passport. And so Stacie and I have talked, our dream is that it could potentially go up to Sioux City and down to Hamburg. Like,
Wow.
we would love to span Western Iowa. You know, that's going to take a lot of logistics. It's going to take a lot of collaboration. But of course, you know, this room is full of what we know to be great collaborators. So I think long term, that's where Stacie and I see it. Will it take a couple years to get there? Absolutely. But we've already had businesses from Mills County. They were part of it the first year in 2025, sorry. No, 24. That's correct. 2024. So Mills County, we have some Shelby County businesses in there now, but we would love to get Harrison, you know, just start slowly expanding north and south and just encompass these small businesses and these small communities that are just tremendous opportunities to step away from Council Bluffs, Omaha, and go see these amazing small communities. I was just in Harlan, Shelby County, delivering to Milk and Honey and Sunny 7 Market. There are participants. And Harlan is just the cutest town. I mean, so is Avoca, because I drove through Avoca to get there. They're just the cutest towns. They have so much to offer that you can get in small pockets, like down here in the 100 block of Council Bluffs. That's a neat little small pocket. But take that and expand it and make it a whole little town just of those cute, amazing small businesses, food options, service options, you know, shopping options. There's so much for people to see. And it literally took me 45 minutes to get there. So what a day trip. What a great day trip.
It is a great day trip. It is.
You know, to any of these places, you know, especially if you're from the Omaha or Council Bluffs Metro. These are great little day trips for you to take in the summer. Step out, wander often, wander wide, wander Western Iowa.
There you go.
There.
I'm such a salesperson.
I'm sensing a new bumper sticker coming very, very soon.
Oh,
I never even thought of that market.
yeah.
Pottawattamie County Routes brought to you by Dave Lawrence, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Learn how he can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com for more. Edward Jones, member SIPC. On Pottawattamie County Routes, we explore the places that make our region home and the people who keep them connected. That is why we are proud to feature Marnie Elkhorn Communications, your local communications provider serving Marnie, Elkhorn, Walnut, Avoca, and other southwest Iowa towns with high-speed fiber internet, reliable phone service, and TV options built for rural living. With real local support and unlimited data plans, you get speeds up to 1 gig to work, stream, and stay in touch with family and neighbors. Visit metc.net to learn more and get connected today. But what you guys are doing, and obviously because one of the sponsors is on here, I think would be a testament to what you're doing, is really promoting tourism. And that's what these communities need. Now, the residents that are there know what they have. They shop in the local stores, but these stores cannot survive without bringing customers and clients in from other places. So if we're driving tourism, then that benefits everybody across the board.
It does benefit everybody. And this program runs, well, it started May 22nd and it will run through September, Labor Day weekend. And we extended it this year just because a lot of people said the first year that we launched it, it wasn't long enough. And I also had another traveler reach out that did it the first year, and now they're home for the summer, and their home is in Florida, and they have a Corvette club, and they're going to get all their retired friends and just make day trips out of this. And I'm like, that's what we want.
Yeah.
That is what the two of us have decided like
Yes.
that. We want to bring in people from all over the place and just see
Yeah.
what we have to offer in our small communities.
'Cause not only do we have amazing businesses, and I can't speak yet to, again, Harrison, Shelby, all these other counties, but Pottawattamie County is full of amazing parks, trails,
Mhm.
all of these other things that you're not thinking of. And we did a really nice highlight in the center of this book talking about those places, the rural parks that Pottawattamie County offers, and tie that in. Like, again, if you're coming from Omaha or Council Bluffs, take 45 minutes, go have some lunch, go to a park, go back and shop on your way home. You're going to have a 5-6 hour day that's 45 minutes from home that is a completely different experience. If you've never been to Hitchcock,
And I have a traveler that reached out and she says, "Where can I put my teardrop trailer at?" And I'm like, "Look right there in the
Yep.
middle of the book.
Exactly.
There's your answer."
yeah, all kinds of campgrounds.
Mhm.
And then even Neola. Neola's got so many businesses. You could just go camp at Arrowhead.
Oh, you could.
And you can basically just walk to Neola or like ride your bike, bring your bike with your camper, go there for a great day trip in Neola. There's so many things if Pottawattamie County is like this, again, Harrison County's got to be the same way. We know Shelby County.
Mhm.
When I went to Harlan, I stopped at a little just roadside campground. Barely saw a sign for it, and we're like, oh, let's go have lunch there because we grabbed our to-go food from Milk and Honey. Adorable little pond, some campsites. So all these places have that. And we've got the beautiful Les Hills, the Les Hills Scenic Byway. We've got all kinds of byways. There's just, when I was putting this together, I was like, there is so much to do. Now, granted, Pottawattamie County is a very large county,
Right.
and encompasses a lot of space. But it's still, just think about that. Think of, we have, what did we say? 12 towns represented.
And 43 businesses.
And 43 businesses. And we could have had 100 businesses.
We could have.
But you have to limit it. You can't.
Well, and we had so many people after the deadline reach
Yeah.
out. And so we are going to start this in January of 2027 and really take the time to
Yeah.
let all these rural communities know, like, you want to be a part of this. And we'll have a lot more time to prepare the
Yes.
booklet and with sponsorships.
Yes,
That's really
that's the
important
big
too.
thing.
And that brings us back to wanting to thank our major sponsors, which is Advance Southwest Iowa, McClure, Mid-States Bank, and Unleash Council Bluffs. And without those giant sponsors, this doesn't take place. So very, very grateful
Yeah.
for them.
And that's we would love more large sponsors like
Mhm.
that. There's a couple tiers above what these guys sponsored at. One of the tiers, our highest tier, allows you to literally, we're going to pull $1,000 of your money and help host amazing passport days in each of the communities that would be sponsored by that major sponsor. Like, and we've already, like, I've already decided, we'll give, we provide the signage. The businesses don't have to do anything. We do it all with that sponsorship money. Some of the other things we want to do with some of the bigger sponsors is just lower the entry barrier. So like we said, if you were a WIDA member, you got to participate in this for free, which is
A $25 gift card. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all you had to.
a contribution to one of the
Yes.
grand prizes.
Mhm.
And I
Yes.
mean, that's great. I mean, that's like no-brainer marketing to me. Like, you pay for the WIDA membership and then you get included in this major, marketing engine. No brainer. But what we want for those businesses that maybe aren't a WIDA member is we would love to say, you know what, next year, Advanced Southwest Iowa put in $2,000. So you guys don't have to pay. Advanced Southwest Iowa is sponsoring all of our small businesses from Pottawattamie County. Or, if we get Mills County and Shelby County involved, those chambers have donated and they're going to sponsor the businesses from their places. So it really has the potential to become so amazing and grow so much. But something else that we introduced this year was a business booster program. So basically, it's a more of a grassroots initiative where the businesses that participate, or even just other small businesses, like say, a great example, Pro Graphics in Carson, Iowa. They necessarily, they do signage, they do T-shirts on demand. They don't do them for mass sale. So, but I reached out and I said, hey, Wes and Randy, would you guys like to be a sponsor? Because you guys do so much for community. I know how much you love other small businesses, and a lot of small businesses use them. Of course, they were like, absolutely, of course, we would love to.
Finding the right care for a loved one can feel overwhelming. Assisted Living Locators is here to help. Jean Bonker brings more than 30 years of experience serving families and has personally navigated the challenges of elder care. She understands the questions, the emotions, and the weight of these decisions. Jean becomes your advocate, guiding you through options with clarity, compassion, and personal support every step of the way. Call Assisted Living Locators at 402-690-5467 and move forward with confidence. Are you looking to grow your business or bring new jobs and investments to Southwest Iowa? Advanced Southwest Iowa Corporation is the economic development organization for all of Pottawattamie County. Advance connects entrepreneurs, innovators, and established companies with resources, incentives, and strategic support to launch, expand, and thrive right here in our region. From site development to small business programs and community partnerships, Advance Southwest Iowa helps build a stronger local economy. Visit advancesouthwestiowa.com to learn more and get involved.
So we got some great business boosters. Pro in Carson, Judge Richard out of Carson,
Fabulous.
Paws and Pasture out of Oakland, Iowa, Avoca Main Street. Of course, they're always just the greatest.
Yes,
They support
Amber's
so
great to
much.
work
The Aradius Group, who helped us with the
just
printing,
great.
they gave us some in-kind dollars on that. La Ola del Sabor, a new, very authentic, delicious Mexican
Delicious.
restaurant in Oakland. And then we also had Charlie Lou's in Neola, Quail Run, the Walnut Community Center, Sideline Sports and Teas.
Sideline is amazing. Amy does
Yep.
such a great job at giving back to the community. So
She does.
and she's in Neola. And hopefully she'll do our T-shirts or hats.
Yes. And then House of Color. She's out of Avoca. And then we had some great, just generous members of the community who decided to help out with the passport. Susan Miller, Kevin Zimmerman, and Trace Fromm. It does so happen that each of them are a WIDA board member, but we appreciate their contribution. I mean, like that Susan Miller, her contribution could, again, that small thing, we could say, oh, you know what, Dreamland, if you can't afford
I
it.
think it helped Dreamland, didn't it?
I think it did help
Yes.
Dreamland. So it helped bring, it lowered that barrier
And
for
Kevin
entry.
Zimmerman helped with the Minden
Minden,
Bowl.
yep,
So,
he did the Minden Bowl.
All right, so while we still have time on the show, what happens when you scan that QR code? What is it going to take you to, and what's going to happen?
So the main thing is when you open up the passport, the front page, if you could fill this out with your name and information, but scan that QR code, because we want to know the front page QR code is what lets us know where you are coming from. And that's going to like help when we go back and ask for sponsors or grants or things like that.
We need the data so we can create the metrics so we can go
Makes sense.
when we apply for grants and we apply for funding, we can say, hey, look at how many people, look at where look at our reach.
And the greatest thing about these is they are free to a traveler. It's just basically look in here, look online at Unleash Council Bluffs, and the link there will be on the back of the booklet, and it will show where you can pick up these passports for free. There's in every small community, there's at least one business that's there, and they're actually at the visitor center in Council Bluffs, and they'll be at Advanced Southwest Iowa, and going to be dropping some off at the courthouse as well. So there's plenty of places to get this, or my phone number's on the back, very back. I had a person call me and say, will you bring me one? And yes, I will.
Absolutely. Stacie will do anything for her small businesses.
Well, I think this is a tremendous program that you guys have put together. I think that this is going to benefit a lot of people, a lot of businesses, a lot of communities. We have the different communities in here. There is a common theme and also a difference with all of them, and to go through and experience all of that. And I don't know that you could do it all in one day, but I think that I think that it's important that we get out there. Take maybe one weekend a month, and go out and for a day trip, and to just go around the area and take in some of these different businesses. And I recognize a lot of them. So
and I do want to say, please follow along WIDAiowa.org. Follow our Facebook. Follow our social media posts. I am the rural community person. I will let you know what's going on. Like this weekend in Carson, Iowa, there's a great event. I'll be there. I hope to see you there. So
lots of things going on, and pick up your rural passport and be a part of this. And again, thank you to all the great sponsors that are involved with this.
We forgot to mention you can win prizes.
Oh,
it isn't just like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever, because it is. You also have the opportunity to win a prize, even if you only get one stamp. Even if you pick it up and you only get one stamp, we want you to turn it back in again, metrics. But also, every passport with one stamp is entered into a drawing to win a prize. If you get 11 to 20 stamps, you get into a bigger prize. If you get 21 plus stamps, grand prize drawing. So, I mean, it's not only do you get to experience these amazing places, you also could win.
I found the restaurant section, so now I'm hungry.
There, exactly, right?
So we better wrap that up, right? So we go one.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much for coming on, talking about this. This is exciting, and I'm glad that you had the foresight to say, we need this here. And obviously, with the amount of participation that you have, everybody else agrees with it, too. So thank you so much, Alicia, Stacie. Very grateful for you being here today. Keep the information coming. We'll help spread the word. We also thank you for watching this episode of Pottawattamie County Routes. If you would do me a favor, you're going to see a like button, maybe a share or a follow button on whatever platform you're watching this on. If you click on that, it helps the algorithm to know that this is information that needs to be pushed out even further. That's how we all work together online to be able to get this done. And the best part about it is it doesn't cost you a dime to do it. So I thank you in advance for doing that, and we thank you as part of the show. And my name is Todd Studer. We'll see you next time.